This video is going to be about AI. Side hustles that are currently exploding. Side hustle number one is AI avatar. So what's happening here is that people are creating avatars just like this guy right here. Now, you don't have to do the voiceover. You can hire somebody on Fiverr for that, or you could even use AI to do it. But people are literally selling these things like crazy. You could sell them on platforms like Etsy, where people are paying hundreds of dollars for these avatars, or you can go to places like Upwork and actually apply for jobs, where people are hiring avatar creators. Some of these jobs pay up to $1,000 for just creating an avatar, like you see right here. So, how do you get started with this? Well, step one is to choose your niche. Now there are different types of avatars out there, and you want to pick one that has less competition. For example, you could do business avatars like this guy right here or this girl right here, where businesses can use them to represent their brand. Another one is personal avatars, where they could be used for social media influencers or maybe some kind of expert in their field. The third type is gaming avatars, and these ones are really popular because they are being used in virtual worlds like VR chat. And finally, we have NFT avatars, which are unique and collectible. Now, once you've decided on your niche, then you need to choose your platform. Now, there are a lot of tools out there to help you create avatars, but my favorite one is called Wondershare. It's a free to start, and you can upgrade later if you need more features. Once you've created your avatar, you can sell them on platforms like Etsy, where you can price them at whatever you want, or you could go to places like Upwork, where you can apply for jobs and charge anywhere from $200 to $1,000 depending on the complexity of the job. And finally, you should also consider offering your services on freelancing platforms. There are already people making thousands of dollars doing this. So, as you can see, this side hustle has huge potential, and all you need to do is just create avatars and sell them online. Now, side hustle number two is basically about helping people set up their AI content businesses. So, recently, there was this massive explosion of AI content businesses where people are using AI to create content in different niches, and then they're selling that content online. For example, there are people who are creating AI YouTube channels where they're using AI to generate videos just like this one right here or this one right here, in fact. You might have even seen one of these videos before because they're becoming very common, and they're even trying to monetize these channels by placing ads just like any other normal channel. Then we have AI blogs where they're using AI to write articles, and then they're either selling ads on the website or they're monetizing it through affiliate marketing. Next up, we have AI podcasts where they're using AI to create voice-overs, and then they're publishing them on Spotify, Apple Music, and other platforms. And finally, we have AI NFTs where they're using AI to generate art, and then they're selling them as NFTs. Now, this trend is not going away, and it's actually going to grow bigger and bigger because there's so much money to be made here. So, if you are able to learn how to create an AI content business, then you will be able to charge people for your services. For example, you could offer your services on freelance platforms where you can help people set up their AI YouTube channels, AI blog, AI podcast, or AI NFT business. Alternatively, you could also sell courses on how to do this, but in order to make at least $500 per month with this side hustle, you would probably have to charge around $50 per hour and work around 10 hours every week. Now, there's a catch here, and the catch is that this side hustle is still relatively new, so there's going to be a lot of competition. However, if you are willing to put in the time and effort to learn how to do this, then you can definitely make a lot of money. The next side hustle is AI marketing, and this is another side hustle where there is currently high demand, but not enough suppliers. So when it comes to AI marketing, there are many different services that you can offer. For example, you could do AI copywriting where you use AI to write sales copy for websites or landing pages. You could also do AI content writing where you use AI to write blog posts or articles for businesses, or you could do AI email marketing where you use AI to write emails for businesses to send to their customers. But you know what the best part is? You don't even have to do the writing yourself. Instead, you can hire writers on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr and simply manage the whole process. In order to get started with this side hustle, first you need to identify your skills and experience. So, if you have any experience in marketing or copywriting, then that will definitely help you out. Then you want to identify your target market. Are you going to be targeting small businesses, medium businesses, or large corporations? And finally, you need to identify your pricing strategy. Now, there are three main ways to price your services. You can either charge by the project, by the hour, or retain an agency model. So, once you have identified those three things, the next step is to create a portfolio of your work. This doesn't have to be real work. You can just use AI to generate examples and show that you know what you're doing. After that, you want to create a website and start applying for clients on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr. Now, in terms of pricing, you can charge anywhere from $20 to $200 per hour depending on your experience and expertise. And you don't even have to work 40 hours every week to make $500. If you charge $50 per hour, working just 10 hours every week will get you to $500 per month. And the last side hustle is AI tools. So basically what's happening here is that people are creating different AI tools that solve a particular problem. For example, there is a tool that helps writers write faster and better using AI. There's another tool that helps entrepreneurs come up with business ideas using AI, and then we have a tool that helps people generate leads for their business using AI. In order to get started with this side hustle, you first need to identify a problem that you can solve using AI. You don't want to do something that's already been done. So you need to think outside the box and come up with something creative. Then you need to build your tool. Now, you don't need to be a programmer to do this. There are platforms out there that allow you to drag and drop different elements to build your own tool without knowing how to code. After that, you want to test your tool to make sure that it works properly. You can do this by getting friends and family to test it out for you. And finally, you can launch your tool and start getting customers. You can launch it for free on platforms like Product Hunt, and then you can start promoting it on social media and other channels. Now, in terms of pricing, it really depends on the type of tool that you're selling. You could sell it for a one-time fee, or you could sell it as a subscription. And if you are successful with this side hustle, you can easily make $500 per month or even more. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to comment below, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. See you in the next video.